Hi guys, this is Igor from Amazonia PPC, and in this video I'll be continuing about brand metrics within Campaign Manager. Specifically, after viewing this session, you will be able to compare your conversion rate to your category average and then drive more conclusions if you need to improve your conversion rate furthermore. Let's dive in. So from the previous sessions, you saw that we analyzed what kind of information you can see on this overview page, but now let's dive into detailed metrics for your brand in this category. Similar as in previous video, please make sure that you've selected the proper category for your products because the data can vary a lot. Also, make sure to compare the date ranges. It's interesting, for example, to have two tabs open for brand metrics, one for the overview page, one for this one detail page, and then you can actually compare what is it that you can see on the previous page compared to this one, as I'll do in this video. The first thing that you can see over here is the overall category metrics and understand how your brand drives shoppers through different stages of the funnel. So you have shopper engagement rate. And as I said, always when you have that I button, always hover over to see what it actually means. So shopper engagement rate is, as it says, percentage range of shoppers in the selected category that your brand has driven an engagement with or purchased from in the selected time frame divided by the total shoppers. Anyway, shopper engagement rate, you go ahead and read that. Our brand is between 0 and 5. It's the same as it was in the previous week. Since we are viewing the weekly range, it is comparing the week before that. We can see the category median is the same and the category top is above that. My favorite metric to look at here is customer conversion rate. This is giving you your brand conversion rate compared to your category median and category top, and this is crucial. So you can think of like your conversion rate is solid, you have standard results over a period of months of years, but here you can actually see the meaningful data if you're doing better than the category median or category top, where are you positioned? And if you're the same as category median, that still gives you the information there's more improvement to be made to move towards the category top. Now, again, context is very important. If your category top percentages here of 20% of conversion rate is for those that are two times cheaper than yours, then it's hard to compete in conversion rate, but still that is something that you can strive to over the period of time, or maybe you can, if you source properly, compete with them. Here we can see that compared to the previous week, we were up by 66%. Now do the math, that can be like from 8 to 10 increase. So we were probably at the category median previous week, and then we moved up 10% when the Black Friday week started in 2024. Don't get fooled that this is small percentage of increase. Like from 8 to 10% can be a huge difference in the money gain. For example, if you have on average 10,000 clicks and your average order is around 40, the math says that can be easily 10 to 15, even $20,000 just by increasing from 8 to 10. So it's not like the difference in 2 digits, it's only, you get what I mean. Anyway, so customer conversion rate, that's very important. So if you're at the category median, and I hope you're not below category median, that means that you really need to do something about your listing. So this is conversion rate. So end of the funnel, somebody moved from awareness stage to your consideration stage. So they clicked your product, they even added to cart or added to the wish list, but they didn't purchase. So that means that for some reason they didn't like something that they see on your listing. Most of the times it's about your images. So your images are photoshopped badly, or it's just a bad render, or something's not right, or irrelevant information, no infographics, no A plus, no A plus premium. So there are many things that you can do, or even if you have all of that, go out and test, do see what your best in category are doing, and compare and do the same, and make sure to do those A/B testing within Amazon. So manage experiment options, and check that for your hero image, for your other images, and A plus content as well. Yeah, as I said, hover over everything that you can see here, and explore more information about brand metrics. That will give you definitely many better information that I can give you in this short video. Further down the page, you can see every part of the funnel in details. So compared to what we had here in the awareness stage, we saw 39 shoppers, and in consideration we saw 3,863. Here you can see the same thing, so 39 and 3,863. But here you can even see in detailed. Here is the same number. So brand searches only and total shoppers, that's actually the same. You can see the same data as here compared how many of them compared to category top, category median. So it's the same numbers. But what you have here is that you can go further and explore more information, how to drive in awareness, how to drive consideration and purchases for your brand. This is very important. So this tells you that you're performing better than 80%, 87% of brands like yours in this category. What it's important to note here, this is based on Amazon is comparing your brand and your product to your peers. So they're not comparing, they're taking the similar amount of sales that you had, and your price that you're selling at compared to your peers. So the most similar one to yours in terms of volume and prices. So that's really meaningful data. So when they compare to your peers, to the closest possible to yours, you're better than 87% of them. Woohoo! So that's good. In this case, at least. And then you can see this for the consideration phase and for the purchase phase. In this detailed metrics, what's interesting compared to the consideration phase here, where we could see only total shoppers here in the consideration phase compared to the previous week, here in consideration phase, you can see that breakdown. So detailed page views only, it was 3,241. Brand searches only, and add how many added to cart. So this is very valuable. So 611 of them added to cart. That's really close to category top this week, which is really great. We had low brand searches and detail pages. That means that we may and that actually reflects that we recently didn't run so many sponsored brand ads for this product and for this brand. So we could increase that and eventually increase the number of people who searched for our brand and landed on our product pages. It's an increase from the previous week, but still. But this is very interesting. So 600, so really close to the category top, and we are doing better than 87%, similar to the awareness compared to our peers. And you can compare how category top is doing. And again, this return on engagement, I don't consider that such a valuable information, but that's me. If you know it, let me know. I would be glad to learn if it's meaningful or not. For me, I don't know. I still haven't utilized that as a meaningful information that could make me drive some different business decisions for this account. And then the lastly, purchased 97%, we are performing for this brand better than 97% of similar peers in this category, which is great. So here you see again, compared to the overview, you can only see 427 here, but here in these detail metrics, you can see the breakdown. So top 10% and subscribe and save customers, all other brand customers and total shoppers combined those two. Now here it's a little bit confusing for me because for this kind of products we are advertising for this brand, it doesn't make sense that anybody gonna subscribe and save. It's not a consumable product, it's a more giftable, so I doubt that somebody's gonna subscribe to constantly have gifts delivered, or maybe they will. But if I'm not mistaken, you can go ahead and explore that. These are top 10% of users who are driving sales in your category historically. So those who are spending the most and are willing to use subscribe and save customers. So I think that's the how many of those you manage to capture in the purchase part of the funnel. And all other brand customers, aside from those, are listed here compared to the category median. That's way above category median, and that's why we are at the 97% percentile. So you can see that between 97 and 100, you can see that it's only like 100, what, 30 of them. So quite good. This is very useful for you to take a look every few weeks, if not week by week. It's a lot of data, and if you have a lot of product, that's time consuming. But take a look whenever you are thinking if you should or shouldn't run any more sponsored brand ads, because it definitely makes sense. When you are not considering the increases in awareness stage or consideration stage, if you don't have awareness and you don't have consideration stage traffic, then how can you go and have more in the purchase part of the funnel? So this is something that we need to work on, because we are great in purchase. So we need for this brand to go and push more for the awareness and consideration stage. So more broad campaigns, maybe some sponsored display. They even say here when you click how to grow brand awareness, you have some explanations like create sponsored brand campaigns and bid on top of search on branded items, sponsored display, of course, with maybe product targeting or audience targeting. That all works when you go ahead and create posts. By the way, posts are now available for European marketplaces as well, so go ahead and explore that. I might create an additional video for you that, but that's like self-explanatory. Posts are similar as in US. It's been available for years in US marketplace, but now posts are available for Europe too. So go ahead and do that if you haven't already for your European marketplace. And then you can also do that for consideration, how to drive consideration for your brand, which kind of campaigns. It's out of the scope of this short video. But as I said, so you immediately we can see that we are strong in certain part of the funnel, and you can compare that to yours and see where you need to push more. Here definitely it would pay off to push more in the awareness and consideration, because we are doing pretty good the purchase part of the funnel. Let me know what you think. Pay attention on those customer conversion rate, work on your listing, constantly test, do A/B testing, do those product opinion or PickFu or IntelliV tests, and see how that will go for you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll be glad to answer them in the comment section, and stay tuned for further videos. Thanks.